Hello everybody, if you're watching this video, you most likely have heard of Moist Critical's newest speedrun monthly challenge game, which is this lovely stealth shooter experience known as Exodus from the Earth. This video is meant to be a beginner's guide, walking you through some of the tricks for the current world record run in order to help people start picking up the game. With the nature of this challenge and the massive community backing, it's expected this video will quickly become outdated, and some of the tricks may no longer be relevant. Regardless, this will hopefully get you started on the game, and any massive routing and skip updates will be added in the description over the 2 weeks of the challenge. From the very start of the game, you can skip the intro cutscene by spamming spacebar even though it doesn't really look like it. This shouldn't be relevant for actual timing of the run, but to get more run attempts in, this is a useful little trick. This starting section is pretty uninteresting. All you need to do is ring the phone on the left desk and go through the motions while you wait for Mike Sullivan to move to the final door. You can do whatever you need to entertain yourself at this point. After exiting the door, grab the axe and wait for these two guys' dialogue to nearly finish.
So like Ryan said at the start of this video, some of the strats that we show off are going to become outdated, and the strategy for this first section with the fire axe has already changed between the time that Ryan recorded his audio and I sat down to edit this video. So instead of having to wait around for a lot of dialogue, we can actually just press Ctrl-I on our keyboard and we'll instantly be sent forward in the game a little bit. We'll be given an axe and a pistol, saving you around 55 seconds. Alright, now back to Ryan.
In the next section, run straight to the forklift with the trash can, climb on top of it, and grab the access card to proceed to the next section. Drop down and attempt to grab the ladder at the very bottom. Fall damage will kill you from most decent falls in this game, so we want to avoid this by falling on additional objects, breaking our fall off an NPC, or abusing quick save and quick loading while jumping. Follow the normal path from here, nothing too special. Kill the guy yelling security quickly just to ensure he doesn't switch to the alarm, then kill the other guy in this room. Grab the trash can and carry it all the way through to this next section. You can drop it and kill enemies as you please, but you can generally run through blocking most of the shots. Before proceeding with the access card, make sure to grab the trash can and bring it with you. We skip this whole next room by jumping up and then boosting over by using the trash can we brought along with us. For this sewer section, you want to follow this path of jumping across the sidebars to get to the end as quickly as possible. If you ever get to a point you think you might miss a jump, just quick save and quick load if you messed it up. After killing the enemies and turning off the power, we want to return back with the same idea. For the bottom of the sewers, make sure to explode most of the laser grid before going down, otherwise you'll waste time needing to shoot them. Some of the lasers are low enough, however, to jump over. In a hot place, you're going to climb across the top by jumping up and then falling down on the objects to limit fall damage. Follow this normal path until we fall down here, where we will perform the explosion skip. What you want to do once you get to this point is line up with this red light, quick saving and quick loading until you'll get right past it with the explosion going off in the background. At this point, you'll want to spam quick save only while holding W to slowly move through the hallway until the next load point begins. The trick can be a little weird at first, but pretty consistent once you do it once. Follow this path until you can move the box and head down the ladder for the next section. Quickly run through aiming for headshots to quickly kill all the enemies, then do a similar looking jump across the overhangs to make your way across and down. Once on the bottom, you can grab the access card to make your way through. After using the access card, you can do a little skip here by falling onto the side and then down, avoiding any fall damage. Once again, we'll be bringing a trash can along for a boost. Using the boost, we can get onto this yellow crate and safely fall all the way down. Once again, grab another object to boost, this time boosting onto another yellow crate. Grab one last item following this path to use to boost over this fence to run to the end of the room. Just normally go through this dream sequence, it's really boring and nothing too special. In the transport tunnel, you want to turn on all the different generators following this path. After you can get on the elevator to move up and get to the next area.
As soon as you enter this room, you need to shoot this construction worker to slow him down. That way you can catch up to him and enter through the door while it's open for him.
This is the robot fight. You want to focus on killing the turrets with explosives, like your AR rocket launcher and grenades, otherwise they will tear you apart. To kill the second robot, just throw as many explosives as you have until it dies. Run through and try to kill every enemy as quickly as possible with headshots and explosives. Run over their bodies as you go to ensure armor and health never drop too low. Once you reach this object, we want to bring it along while dropping it in between to kill the enemies. You can throw the object in bigger rooms to focus on killing enemies. Once you get to the end, you can throw it just to save a little bit of time. Once back outside, use this light to jump onto the wall. Follow this path across the top until you can jump across and back and bounce into the next section. This escape section is completed normally, escaping the building using the car. In this section, after climbing the stairs, you want to jump across the wall and jump down to the next car to continue the escape. From here, it's a lot of straightforward driving until you get to the first roadblock. You're going to want to quick save before getting close to this wall, and you ram into this wall and then hold WA to get a correct angle to get over these rocks on the right. Ideally, you will smoothly drive over, but sometimes you'll get an awkward flip and still make it over. If you fail, just quick load and try it again. Here, you want to destroy this crate with the car and get out to pick up the rocket launcher, then just continue on your way. Crash the car into this fence to quickly get out and climb on top of the car to get onto the wood paneling and over the fence. I'd make a quick save here before jumping across this right side to enter the side entrance of the building, just in case you mess up. This next section is very hectic and very easy to get lost if you don't memorize the path. I'd recommend making a quick save here and practicing the route to get it done quickly. No real tricks are done here, just want to kill all the enemies and follow the normal path. After heading down the elevator, continue to just follow the normal path, completing all the tasks as quickly as possible to progress. Then take the slow lift back up to the top, and immediately take the car to continue forward, attempting to not crash anywhere along the way. You might want to make a quick save before falling down this short ledge, as sometimes the car can flip and get stuck. Quick save again before going down this ledge again, as here you'll need to specifically get your car between the mountain and the road.
There are now faster paths you can take with this car by going over the mountains in 2 different spots.
But not be stuck to continue out of bounds. Once you get the right drop down, continue up and to the right until you fall back in bounds. Turn off the power grid and destroy the generators to be able to drive to the next section. Kill all the enemies outside of the base and make your way to the left side. Get out of the car and make your way on foot.
At this section you can save a lot of time by driving your car across the lake and taking this exact path.
Drive along the road normally, shooting any of the little road blockers in the way to try and not crash as much as possible. Once you get to this dirt section, you want to drive the car up the rocks on the right side and attempt to not get stuck. Once up, you'll follow the only real path available and get you back down to the road. Rest of this is just driving until you get to the next load point. After killing the enemies, you'll want to face your car towards off the mountain next to the red gate and back up into the mountain. Once positioned correctly, you can drive backwards on the mountain and angle your car over the gate until you get across. After getting out of your car and into the building, try to take the quickest path to each objective while killing all the enemies. Continue into the second building, opening the door before driving in with your car, killing the robot at the same time. Kill any enemies as you make your way to the jet. On a new planet, grab your gear. Push this rock over and jump up to collect more gear. Follow this path up, making all these jumps until you get to the top with another chest. Here you want to fall down and avoid fall damage by spamming jump when landing and quick save and quick load spamming to make it more consistent. Follow the normal path, killing all the enemies as you go. Try to use any explosives in the rooms when available to kill big packs of enemies quickly. For this computer terminal, it goes green, purple, and then orange. No real special tricks here, just following the quickest path through the section. Once you get to this fence, you want to jump on top of it and then across to the ladder. Once inside this building, load the batteries in and then make your way to the passcode door. The password is 310 and then enter. After opening the main door, head back out and jump onto the fence, then onto the glass of the room and onto its roof. You can climb all the way up and over to make it to the other side. Make your way through each of these rooms by jumping over the railing when possible to access the switches needed to progress through the section. Once you exit the section, to continue, if you quick save the frame you enter into the new level and then quick load that save, the door should still be open. Crouch near the edge of the floor and fall off backwards and then hold forwards. This should activate the loading zone while you're halfway into the ground. Once there, you crouch and cancel the fall damage onto the pipe to continue to the next section. After attaching all the explosives and continuing normal through this section, you can push this yellow explosive towards the fence, push it over, and climb up and over the fence. Run through this section, and after activating normally, killing everything as you go. Quickly kill these 2 robots by using all the explosives you can find, and take the elevator up. While trying to fight your way out, crouch and uncrouch to avoid as much damage as possible, as the enemies here can kill you extremely quickly. After skipping the cutscene, climb up this debris to get to the next floor and make this difficult jump to flip the switch. Now you have to bait the robot into the container and then close it. You can do this by using quick save and taking some shots to bait it in. After running back to the other room, that is where time is as the final cutscene runs. This run is definitely not easy, using a lot of frame-tight tricks, good memorization and routing, and just overall good movement and aiming. Fortunately, the ability to quickly quick save and quick load means you can retry most tricks as many times as you need in a very quick fashion. Hopefully this tutorial helped answer a few of the questions and gives a basic rundown of the current route. Additional notes, guides, and updates towards the run will likely best be found in Charlie's Discord for this challenge. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck in running the game. I'm really looking forward to seeing how far the community pushes this game.